I started talking like in 2014. Derek hooked him up with me. He and Derek had already been talking, and he taught me a lot of stuff. I mean, sometimes we were in the training room working, and we would be back and forth either over Facebook Messenger or texting or whatever. I mean, for hours at a time. I remember when my last grandchild was born. He sent me a picture of that. He was so proud, and he was just a good guy, good all around guy, and I knew he was sick. I hadn't heard from him, so I contacted him last year, and Mike was always he was always messing with you, joking around, and he said something about chemotherapy, and with Mike, you just don't know what to believe, so you kind of hold off, and yeah, sure enough, he was telling the truth, and I'm one to give people their privacy. Some people like to be, both ways are great. I'm breaking things up here. Both ways are great. I mean, everybody needs to do their own thing, and I try to give people privacy, let them, if they need me, I'm here, always there. And I tried to contact him again a couple of months ago. I can't remember when, probably around Christmas or something, just to see how he was doing, and I just shot him a text, and he didn't respond, which worried me. I had a feeling something was going on then, because he always answered me back. I did not know what type of cancer he had. I didn't pry. Again, it's a privacy issue thing. Maybe he didn't want to say, so I didn't push it. So anyhow, he didn't respond, and I thought for the worst. Derek and I were talking. We hadn't talked in a while. We were talking, what was it, Saturday morning? It's a 3-day weekend, so I'm off my schedule. While we were talking, he texts Mike's phone, and his wife Lisa got back and confirmed it. I didn't know. It was the beginning of March, so yeah, I was pretty shocked. Still am. I mean, Mike was maybe a year older than me, and just goes to show you how short life is. So anyhow, like I said, the man was an awesome modeler. He was teaching me stuff I never would have guessed. I mean, how to make signs, how to make a coupler box for customizing your old locomotives, bringing in new couplers and stuff, and he knew some stuff. He knew how to do some things. I did some work for him for a couple of locomotives. He wanted LEDs put in there, and I can't remember if I put the sound in. May have installed sound on one. He got the sound and didn't know how to install it. I think, I'm not sure. And he paid me to do it, and I told him just cover the cost of the supplies. That's it. And that's just a couple of dollars. I buy LEDs cheap and the wires cheap, and I didn't want anything. He paid me anyhow. Which usually you tell some people who don't pay me, they don't pay you. They, oh great, and that gives them the out. But not Mike. He paid me, and he told me he was he had his priorities. He's not stupid. He kept his money where it needed to be, and the hobby came after that. And he told me he was, actually last time we really talked was he was going to go back and get a part-time job at the sheriff's department to, compensate for the extra money he wanted. I mean, he had a lot of stuff he was doing with his son too, with the beach, the swamp buggy and stuff. So, but he paid me. So then the second one, in the process of me doing the work, which it took me a while to get stuff done, he asked me if I wanted some old locomotives and stuff, because he knew I I'll fix them up and do whatever. Sure enough, he sent me a whole shoebox full of stuff. You know, motors, trucks, frames, different shells. You know, they're missing parts and everything that were, you know, I can make something out of them. There's no doubt. You know, I take all stuff I have extra and I'll put it on a shelf, and one day I'll get to it. You know, hopefully I'll be around long enough to do all that. But I thought that was great. I mean, you know, like I said, I didn't want any money for what I was doing for him. It just was, you know, I was glad to do it. But and the knowledge he was giving me just for the modeling. I was watching a video a little while ago. I'm watching the locomotive go down the track, and I'm thinking, you know, all the little details, you know, junk, trash, little stuff all along the tracks is so realistic. You know, he did a great job. He really did. He was an impressive person. But anyhow, I just felt like I needed to get this out there. Maybe some of my subscribers don't do Facebook, don't follow anything that way, and I wanted to put that out there so that they know. Mike's YouTube page still up, and I hope she leaves it up, because you can still learn off of his work. It's KU4PC, and you know, like I said, he didn't do Facebook that much. He didn't like it. At least if he did, he had it blocked, because he told me he didn't like the drama that came with it. So, you know, there's not a whole lot on Facebook, his page or anything, but the YouTube's got some videos, and you can still learn from that stuff. So go check it out. Like I say, I hope Lisa doesn't take it down. But, you know, if she does, that's fine too. I can understand. But, you know, again, check out his work. He did some great work. He will be missed, there's no doubt. I miss my conversations with him. He was a good guy. But anyhow, I want to get this out there. I know I'm rambling back and forth. Side note, I have been doing some layout work, and I hope to get back in there with the grandbaby. It's a little busy, but I'm enjoying that too. So, really, do what you do, and I doing my best to keep up with you guys. But I want to get this out there for Mike. Yeah, he will be missed by me, definitely. So anyhow, that's enough of that. God bless, guys, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.